Hello everyone, I am Rex Red and I am back with another EZ3DTV tutorial, and today you get to see my face. So yeah, there's a little bit of it was on my surgery was this side. I think it's kind of healed up. I'm already tired and I haven't even started yet. Here we go. We are in Daz Studio today, and I am working with artifacts. And as you can see with this scene, when I go to my camera, what I've done is I've created a little kind of book. It's a storybook, and what I've done is added. Now this thing I think I'd like to have come out a little bit more. Well, see this, it's right now everything in my scene is kind of off kilter, so to speak. I see, this is why I hate this thing. All right, so I'm going to be working with letters mostly. But at this point, I was just something I needed to do with this. Oh, I'm sorry. And it's to pull this out a little bit more. Yeah, I guess like that, so that it's kind of more in front. And then it casts more of a light on the front of this rather than just in the hole. I kind of moved it in thinking, oh, it's more aligned. But it doesn't look as good when it's aligned. Now, this is this is Hero. And this is actually, he was made from the Genesis 4 Hero, where I took his head and brought him in, and his shape, and brought him into Genesis 9. I'll show you a quick. All of a sudden, I'm just tired. It's probably because it's like I told myself that I was going to have to go live. And so I will do I don't know why when I click on this, it just doesn't seem to, maybe I didn't click on it, I don't know. So this is what the scene is going to be, but this stone here, I've got, see, you can see I have two like symbols of some sort, and I need a bunch more. So, and probably about 10 or 20 of them, so that it seems like it might be something readable and in some language. And then this story is, this is a story that I've created, and it is called The Apprentice's Toy Maker Apprentice, or the Toy Maker, the Apprentice Toy Maker, or something. I can't even remember now. All right, so I have to bring these icons, and now I'm seeing them like actually shining on the floor, which could be a problem. And I'll have to move Poly Dolly over here maybe. And this guy, his name is Leaf, and he's been through all kinds of adventures, and this is like the fourth to the last chapter. And maybe I'll show you some of these things that I've done. I would appreciate it if you go to the gallery, the Daz gallery, look up Rex Red, and you will find in my, it's called December. December is the, and you'll find them also in the last few pages of the newest stuff in the gallery. You'll see Rex Red, and you'll see December, and then you'll see there's about 9 chapters or something like that. There's 9 images, and with each image is chapter. Please vote them up in the libraries. Give them some love. All right, I mean in the gallery. I mean. Okay, so we're gonna, as you can see, it's almost done. But the thing is there's gotta be, because it matches the story, where these are actually supposed to be tablets. Okay. But the tablet thing I couldn't get to seem to logistically work out. And so I figured, why not go with, these are actually called totems. Okay, this is a totem, and I think that's more likely they're called totems. But they could also be rune stones. And Poly Dolly's probably going to have to move over here, baby. So, because I think these things are going to reflect on the floor and just cause all kinds of havoc. And they actually are putting off light. Maybe I could turn the light down and they wouldn't show so much. This one probably isn't showing, or its reflection could be up here. So I'm not sure if I think I'm going to use a mixture of both of these kinds of runes, and I'll show you how, what they are and what product they are and how they're used and all of that. Okay, so let's see. Now, here are the angelic runes. Okay, now this is the finger strip, and then this is that one. So if I want to move these other runes over here, I've got to put them in a group. So we'll call it runes. All right, and if I put them in a group, then I can move them en masse over to here, which is what I need to do. See, it's not really easy getting them like right where you want them to be. So, okay. Now, so what I'm going to do is go perspective mode, and then we're going to zoom in on them and see if maybe I can get them over here without too much fuss. Okay, where are we? All right, I'm actually seeing them, which is kind of cool. Now, which means that they're somewhere in this vicinity. All right, and what I did was with this one was I expanded it up to 200%. So if we go to these runes here and we do each of these at 200%, 2,000%. Okay, there's one, and I think that one looks like it's already that rune, but as you can see, they are going to be difficult because they're going as difficult as you can possibly make it. All right, so we go from the side here, and that's when we can kind of tell that this is kind of got to go like that, sorta, kind of maybe, and then we can push this one in until it comes over here. Let's find a place for it, and then we're going to go and scale it down until, so I'm just going to put a bunch of these here so that they, all right, now these ones, now we're going to bring this one up here in with this group. All right, and now we have this one. This one will go at 2,000 again. With 2,000 here. And see, it's a tedious job. And I'll show you where I've been getting these runes. Okay, and we're going to look at this now from the side and find out that this thing is also in need of being rotated so that it's flat. Okay, and we're going to put this one up here. Now, I mean, I could probably get away with just a few of these, but the thing is there's got to be enough of them. Okay, and we're going to make this one a little smaller so that there's something, a language of some sort. And that is what we kind of do here. And now if we pull this out a little, just enough. And that one's okay, so we have a couple here. This one's got a problem also. All right, where we got to turn that. And we go like this. And then we can bring this one in. Z. No, I guess we'll do it this way. Just enough until it looks like it's kind of in this. And so it's just going to take some time, and I think I'm kind of liking these runes a lot as well. So I have a few more that are doable here. Now so if I take all of these, I don't know if I can scale them all at 2000. No, it doesn't look like it took. Not really. And so I have to do them one by one. Okay, scale. All right. And there's one. This one says it's 2000, but I don't believe it, so. And then this one. All right. And these are all pretty cool. They all look slightly different. Why is that? Okay, that's the one that's up there. So we're going to move that up into here for now as well. And then these are the last two. And we'll move. We have to come here and turn them, rotate them Y. No, Z. That's not working. This might, though. Okay, lay that one flat. Lay this one flat. And then we can move these around. We'll put one of these over here. And we're going to scale that down a little bit. All right, and this one put over here and up here. And then we got to move them in. Okay, that one. And this one. Okay. This one's got to go in some more. Is it still there? Yeah, okay. And this one I'd like to scale down a little more too. All right. These are angelic. Some of them are runes, and so there's probably part of some kind of writing. Now we have some more here. Okay, those are angelic back runes, and unfortunately that attachment only comes with these particular characters. But then with these ones, and these are the actual, those are materials for them, I guess. These ones are, there's a lot more, which is kind of cool. Okay, those, it says materials. Those are materials. Where is the actual? All right, well, it looks like I have this right here. It says finger strips. Now, what we're going to do is, if we click on this and change this, see, it changed that. So this isn't going to be as difficult as I thought it was going to be. So what we do is we go edit, duplicate, and then we just move this to another place like this. And then we just do that. Then we go edit, duplicate, and then we move this one like down. Well, that's Z. Okay, we've got to rotate these so they're flat. These particular ones are giving me a little bit of trouble. So we now move this one down like somewhere else, like, well, the stone kind of comes out. And we put that one right like here. And we change that to maybe this one. And then we edit, duplicate. This is what you got to do when you have a story that demands that it be told a certain way. Okay, and we'll come down and we'll do this one. All right, that looks pretty cool. Edit, duplicate node hierarchies. And these things, there can be a whole language all in one little symbol, a whole sentence. So I guess that's what you're going to have to kind of imagine. Because now we'll pull this one out a little bit. There, just a little bit. And we'll put this one here. Edit. Duplicate. We'll bring this down and over. And we'll do this one. And we'll go edit, duplicate. We'll bring this one up over here maybe. And we will do that with that. And edit, like I said, I want at least like maybe 20 of them. And I'm not sure, I'm going to think I might run out of characters, and I hope I don't have to reuse some. Okay, we don't want to use 2 of those little hook things. And how about if we go with this one here? And I think I've got a few more we can do. I think we maybe put a couple up here near the top. Maybe one, a circle one, maybe up here. I saw a circle one. So we duplicate. We'll take this one here. Edit. Default, okay, edit, duplicate. Okay, just a moment. I gotta go full screen here for a minute. Okay, we'll come back. Now I think I duplicated that one. I'm gonna put this one here. I'm wondering if I could change. Wow, it lets me change that material, but it doesn't look right, Z. Okay, so that allows me to do that, but then I would have to add the right kind of texture thing. What's this? We'll use that one. Then we're going to go edit, duplicate, don't complicate. All right, we go here. And then we do this one. We'll scale this one. Parameters, scale. Okay. Now let's go back to our camera view. Let's go to Iray and see what our rune thing looks like. Okay, these little runes aren't that visible, but you know, I think it's okay. This one looks like it's kind of hanging off there. It doesn't look like it's actually up against the stone. Okay, so like quite a bit, yeah. That's what I thought. All right, so we're gonna go like this, line it up a little more, and bring it in until it kind of disappears. Then back off on it, like that. Bring it over maybe some, so it looks like it's in the center. Okay, this one's kind of weird too. So we go like this, and we line that one up like that. Then we do the same thing. Now what I could do, these finger strips, that's what they're called. I think I could select all of them, come into here, select all of them here, and then I can go into the luminance and maybe go up to like 40. Now let's go back to our camera view and see if that just made them brighter. So take me to Iray and see what we have. Okay, what if we go to 150? Make them really bright. There we go. Now they don't look like they're laying against this one. Let's move it down. Some's kind of interfering a little bit. And this one, let's move it up. Okay. Yeah, I could read that if I was an elf or a shoemaker, toy maker's apprentice. It's like, no, you're not going to put it in the middle. You're going to put it either over here or over there, but not in the middle. So this can come up a little bit. Just kind of even them out so they look like there. Now it's working. Now it's looking right. So let's see what this looks like in a render. I've really got to kind of get up close and look at this from the side first and make sure that all of them are actually like, I think I did a kind of good job getting them kind of at least laid up, layered so that they look so that, okay, this one looks like it's kind of far away. And these ones look like they're a little kind of like they are not flat. Well, that's now just the opposite. 9. Let's see what we got. Let's at least get it straight up and down like that. Then we can pull it in a little bit more. And I will show you where I got these cool little things. Okay, we're gonna line that one up a little bit. And then I think we'll just pull this in a little bit more too, as well. And this little one that I couldn't seem to go over, I'm going to see if I can get to go over now. And up. And I think this one got buried. There we go. All right. They all seem to be good. Parameters, we'll scale this one up a little bit more. I think these, I'd like them scaled up more. This one, so that it looks really kind of, so it kind of draws your attention to them. Anything to add a little bit of a curiosity to it, you know? That's what it's about. Imagination and curiosity and getting things to scale that up. This one here. What if we pull that out a little bit? Okay, I don't think that did any good. Okay, this one is kind of sticking off a little. It would be just kind of my luck that when I render it really large, that it becomes, you know, I don't know that as long as they're not sticking way out, I don't think it's going to look that bad. I don't think, you know, because they don't have to actually be a part of they could be kind of just hanging off the front in a little way. So kind of magic. All right, so let's make sure that I think I already checked this one up here. Yeah, that one's up against there. Let's go back to our camera. Save this. Let's see what it looks like in a render. Welcome, people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back. I am. So what I'm doing is putting these glowy, see these? Putting them on this rock. It's a totem, I guess. That's what this product here. I'll tell you what these products are here, so you can look them up. This one's called Totem, and it gives you, would you like to cancel this render? No. All right, now it is doing something kind of bad here with Poly Dolly. So I think what I'm going to do is move her in the middle, and so that she doesn't seem to be kind of like conflicting with these. So we'll get a hold of Poly Dolly. And would you like to cancel this render? Yes. Please go to the gallery and look up Rex Red and like there's like 9 images to my story here. Read the story if you like. It's something that came out of my very weird and, okay, Z, I didn't want to lower that. Weird and fantastical imagination. And so, how about if we put her there and see what that looks like? Iray. So this is Leaf here, and he is a toy maker apprentice, and he is on a journey to find out why his parents left him in a baby basket up on the mountains right next to a portal. Is all about magic, and so he's trying to find out who his parents are, and they are from a previous like age world, and so their world was coming to an end, and so this is what you learn at this point in the story, is that their world was coming to an end, and they did it to save him. So, but he felt like he was just kind of left and abandoned to die. So he's at the land of lost toys, and these are his toys. His toy shop burned down. It got these sparks flew out of the potbelly stove, and he escaped, and him and Poly Dolly escaped with a bag with most of the toys that he had made. And so they headed to the troll cave, and the troll let them go through the portal down into the land of lost toys. And this is they're in the village of the lost toys, but this is the temple that's in this, like in the village, and it's a temple, and there are these artifacts here, and they have this writing on them. So it looks like this particular image is done. I will show you, like I promised, these particular products. These ones are kind of really nice. They're in this one, we go explore product, and it takes us to this, I believe. Let's double check this. Okay, files, runes. We go back down here, explore product. Okay, characters accessories kit. It's called Angelic Artifacts, okay, for Genesis 9. And if we look at the props, what have we got here? Accessories, maybe. I don't think this is actually it. But yeah, okay, shaders. And something's wrong here. Okay, so if I go back out of these files here, products, okay. Yeah, it says Angelic Artifacts, and these are the runes, okay. So we explore product. These would be in the shaders, I guess. But I don't see them here. Materials. Okay. Yeah, there they are. Oh, these are all part of the same product, okay? So just to let you know, and so what you do is you put the main prop in. Those are the materials. These are the props, and somewhere in here, that's the halo. Okay, this is the artifact rune. And if you put this in the scene, then you can put these particular materials on it and change them. And so you just, once you get one there, then you can duplicate it and put another one there. And so this is how that is done. Now these stones here, just in case you're interested, this one right here is totem. Okay, so we go to products, TOTEM, and I made that little center ball glow, but this is another really cool product. We go to props, and we go to explore product. What would be, okay, let's try this. Okay, explore product. Okay, this is ancient aliens totems. Okay. And ancient aliens totems. And this is another product here. It's called shrine_D. So let's see. D. And there it is. And this is explore product. A product called ancient ruins. And it comes with a bunch of props and these kind of cool things here. And these are the totem kind of things, or shrines. So these are very cool also. There's another product also, I believe, that has like Viking rune stones, but I can't seem to find that one. Rune stone, so it's not showing up. Rune like this, and I think it comes with quite a few. So that's not showing up anything. So I thought they were in runestone, but when I looked down through, I didn't seem to find them. Okay, but there's a historic runestone. Let's see what happens when we explore this product. Yeah, it's just one in this product. There's a lot of cool things here. So, yeah. All right, well, people. Okay, what happened to my rune stones? I think I moved my shrine. Z? Yeah, I did. So, all right. So at this point, I think this image is done. Poly Dolly's in a good place, I guess. We could move her over just a tiny bit more to kind of get her. She's doing all the heavy lifting when it comes to the magic and stuff. So, let's do a quick render here. So they look pretty good. This all looks like it's going to work. Leaf is looking good. I had to do a dForce simulation. It worked out pretty well with this. I didn't think it was dForce, and excuse me, there's always the issue that when you auto fit something that's dForce to like a Genesis 9 figure, it's like, will it actually work with dForce? And it apparently does. So you can, everything is different. There's so many, there's so much variation in products, just from one dForce product to another dForce product, and how they work and how they're made. It's the nature of the way things are, because things just they take so much learning to make things, and everybody learns them in, you know, a different kind of, from a different aspect. And so everything, I mean, we're talking really complicated to make clothes. Everything from weight mapping to bones and how they all fit, how these clothes interact. I was surprised that I was able to run this simulation. I had to use the geometry shaper to pull some little spots out that were some poke through, but it came out pretty good. And it came out better than just using AutoFit. So I was really lucky that I was able, because this didn't look good with just AutoFit. And when I tried to, this particular coat won't let me use the geometry shaper mesh smoothing on it. It does not allow me to mesh smooth this, because the minute I touch it with the mesh smoother, it just seems to kind of get all gnarled up. And I'm not sure why. When I take it into hexagon and I try to smooth the mesh, it works wonderful until I bring it back and I put the morph on and I apply the morph, and it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. So that is how that works. She looks like she's got to turn a little bit, so I guess we'll just actually leave them, because it looks like they're kind of faced not at this one or that one, but somewhere in the middle where they're, this has kind of got this kind of upstretched hands, and it's kind of cool that I have this place to put this in here. So it's kind of representative, symbolic of fire and ice. Okay, so ancient Nordic folklore about fire and ice, and how the cosmos was made. And they represent his parents, who were from a previous age, I guess. What I tried to do is like pull the entire like Santa Claus story into one cohesive story. And so this is young Santa Claus. But his name is Leaf when he's young. And this is the part when he finds out that his name is Kris Kringle. And so he doesn't know that yet. So this is like before that, and it pulls all of the story in together and she is Mrs. Santa Claus, but there's like this curse with the toys, and these are the elves. And actually, people don't know that part of the story yet, because I haven't. But there's a tree behind him. It's a fir tree, and the fir tree is going to have this synergy happen with him, and that's going to break the spell, and the toys will all turn into the elves, and she's going to turn into a girl that's kind of like him. So, and they're going to look at each other and have their very red cheeks, and like they're blushing, and so she lived with him in the toy shop for a good while, and she's got like a storied history where she got left at a train station, and yeah, there's a whole story behind all of this stuff. So I'm hoping that people like the story. And so that's so I'm gonna let this render. I guess it's done. I could add a little bit of like maybe some fog here, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. I worked so hard. This is this particular, and I moved my light over. Now I've got this here. I think I've got a few things to do here. So cancel this. If I just move my light over a little bit, I can kind of get rid of that shadow. It's not that bad, but I just don't really know if I like it. So I could just go like this. Whoop. Save this. And then we'll go back to rendering, and I think that will be gone. Yeah. So, yeah, it's gone now. Just a little bit of a move like that. So, I think this looks like they did a really nice job with this suit. When you kind of look at it up close, it's like, wow, this texture is terrible. But when you get it just far enough away, it really does have the effect of it being like velvet or something. It's just, again, the Daz artists, like all of them have, most all of them do really amazing work. Even some of the artists that, their work maybe isn't quite up to par to like the Daz original artists, they still do amazing stuff. So, yeah, it's all like amazing. So this came out nice too. So his toy shop burned down, and he grabbed this red. Everything about this is all, he grabbed this to save the toys, and he had to carry them all the way to the troll cave. And Poly Dolly knew where the troll cave was, because I guess she's been to the land of lost toys before. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. And so this is the way his parents communicate with him. And so I guess he's somehow able to read these runes. It's magic, And he has the ability to bring toys to life. He has this like life force. And so he's Santa Claus. Santa Claus has magic. So yeah, he can bring things to life. And that's what he does, I guess, with the reindeer. I'm not sure. And I think I've heard things that the elves are actually the reindeer, and he turns them into. I've maybe heard that before, but I don't know if they are. But these are the elves. They're all. There's a whole bag of toys here, and they're all. The elves got changed into toys, and so it was a curse that was by some disgruntled toys. So they figured they would never get to be, they would never find a forever home again. And so they decided to curse the toys. And so the land of lost toys, or some of the toys and all, got cursed. But they're the actual elves. So I'm kind of hoping that my storytelling kind of meshes together and works. I'm not sure that it does exactly, but so this is now this is called the Sun Hall here, and this particular place is amazing. But what I had to do was go through and select every surface and change and put different textures, because this was all done in 3D Light. And the 3D Light, this was my crash course or study on how to convert your 3Delight into Iray and do it by hand by selecting every surface and changing it, like putting gold on this surface and marble and another, and then changing the marble to have a slightly larger, and then this, and going in and changing the size of the marble so it all looks, and rotating the marble so that it looks like it's so that it doesn't look like it's the same pattern over and over. Yeah, all of this was massive. In the floor, making it nice and shiny, getting it to shine and look like metal. All of this was something I did. It took me about 12 hours to go and change every single texture in this hall. And so there's going to be one more, I think one more image in this hall. I'm not sure exactly. So I think that actually this, yeah, I think one more image, and then maybe the last hall will the last, or the last image will be back in the land of lost toys. So, but I'm not sure. It actually, the land of lost toys, after the curse is broken, becomes Santa's village. So, yeah. So there we go. This is going to be so this will mean I only have, I think, 3 more images left to do. And this one is done. I have to render it like very large, because I might actually make a book from this and take my writing and put it in a book and all. So, and see how that does. So, all right. Thank you for watching, people. It has been, 53 minutes for this video. I hope you learned something. These runes are very, very cool and all. Now, if I were to put some kind of atmosphere in, I'd lose the shiny floor and there would be all kinds of stuff. It would dull down everything here, but this would really interact with it. And so with these runes, they would kind of interact with the atmosphere in here. But I don't think I'm going to do it. So, all right. Thank you for watching. Take care. We're going to play this splash scene here. Well, I guess this is going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next EZ3DTV tutorial. This is Rex Red saying so long for now. Please like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. For all notifications, if you would like to participate in the chat and be part of the live performance, the live tutorial. So, all right, take care. I will see you again in the next EZ3DTV tutorial. Take care. Bye-bye.